Hello, everybody. Welcome to the drive-thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the drive-thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Is deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who'll be on the show for today. All right, let's get to our screen here. And we got with us Javon Burts, Brian Bitler, we got Brad Francis, Jay Briggs, we got Al Ninos, and we've got Rod Zawacky. And here's how they're going to line up for this evening's show. We got Bitler, Briggs, Francis, Burts, Ninos, Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right, let's go. We got a good baseball card for you tonight, a 15-game card as we close out Major League Baseball. 3 more days of the regular season, and we get into the mini-series, the wild card round Friday through Sunday. So baseball playoffs around the corner. And of course, we got that big NFL Monday night game today. We'll have a couple picks from that game. And let's get this one underway. Let's go ahead and welcome in Brian Bitler. You'll find him over at Pick Dog Spring, where he's doing great work up there. Boys, he's been on some solid runs here over at the site. Brian, what's happening?
Not too much. Just so weekend 4-1 in college, but then 0-4-1 in the NFL. I'm ready to get back on track tonight. Not a big card, but if you pick your spots, you can make some money. Definitely tonight.
That's right. Let's pick some spot. A good spot here with Brian tonight. Okay, you scratched the early one and we were afraid of rain in that Orioles game. It's a 55% chance of rain, so we go to this one. You're 8 Eastern Time. Not postponed officially, but we're worried about that one getting in. Astros here to host the Phillies here. Astros minus 120, total 7.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go ride with my choke artist, the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. They come in about 2 games up here on the Milwaukee Brewers and really need to win this last series with the Houston Astros, who have pretty much sewn up the second-best record in baseball behind the Dodgers. You got Aaron Nola on the mound. He's been pretty much hit or miss this season, but I think with the desperate Phillies, you get them at a bargain basement price. Aaron Nola, 10-13, hasn't got the run support for the Phillies, but a 3.36 ERA and a really nice whip. Lance McCullers Jr. Has had a nice 40-inning run, but I'm not really sold that he goes more than 5 innings tonight. I think Aaron Nola will go 7 strong for the Phillies. They're 13-5 last 18 on a Monday. They're 23-11 last 34, game 1 of a series. So I think the Phillies here, nice little plus money play. I'm not betting the house on it, but I think as far as this baseball card goes, it's one of the better plays on the board. I'm going to take the Phillies on the money line.
You won't bet the house, maybe the guest house on this one. Phillies plus 100 here against the Astros, or maybe the dog house. That might be good.
Put the dog house on the Phillies tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of this choke artist team, it's got to be rough being out there, right? I mean, against this Marlins team, a dead team with a lame duck manager, it was just a sad sight there for these Phillies here, just not being able to get the job done in some of their games.
And the Nationals, too, they did win the last 2 at the Nationals, but, I don't think they should have lost any of them to the Washington Nationals. Those are the teams you got to beat if you want to make the playoffs. Yeah,
I remember just saying here that you're seeing here, looking at at some of these teams like the Brewers spitting out the bit. You got to take care of business, right? Somehow you get it done.
I can't believe the Brewers are in the spot that they are in because they have such a really solid starting pitching, and in a playoff series, the Brewers would probably be a tougher out than the Phillies.
Yeah, no doubt about it with those two studs on the mound here. But again, the bats have just been struggling. And of course, these Astros they've clinched for a while, but they just seem to they've been playing hard of late.
Yeah, they're still screwing me. The Houston Astros. I thought that they would take it easy a little bit down the stretch, but they're still costing me money, even to close out the year when they're playing out the string. So we'll see how it goes in the postseason.
All right, Brian here on the Phillies plus 100 against the Astros. This one will have a start time here of 8 Eastern Time. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dog for tonight's action. Look at these numbers here. 1,159 units of profit the last 30 days. These numbers are all documented over at Pick Dogs. So if you go over to Brian's handicapper page over at Pick Dogs, go down to Pick History. You can see all the plays up there, fully documented. Of course, showing profit here the past 7 days. And good profit in the NFL and college football for this season. So a 15-game card here from Major League Baseball, as well as that NFL game tonight between Rams and 49ers. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I tell you, a really rare night that I only have one premium play, but my $15 titanium play, 34-17 run the last 51, and that's good for 67% winners. So if you want my best bet and my only premium play, you can get it for $15 at pickdogs.com. I've had pretty much success with this best bet we're gonna hopefully keep it rolling tonight on Monday Night Football.
Let's keep it rolling indeed with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. That's how you see the numbers have been impressive. 1,159 units of profit. Going to look at his Monday night titanium wager here from the NFL. And he's looking to get on board here with a bounce back, but still good overall season in the NFL this year from Brian. Now his NFL titanium wager here is $15, credit guarantee. That means it must win, or the amount you purchase is credit back into your account for side credits. That's what credit guarantee is. Also, here we are on a Monday. Maybe a good time to get that 7-day all sports pass from Brian. You get all of Brian's premium plays here for 7 days. Includes NFL here for Monday, for Thursday, as well as for Sunday's action. Also college football. Remember, we have a game on Wednesday if he's in action there with the Wednesday game, Friday and Saturday card as well. Major League Baseball, we go to the end of the regular season Wednesday. We have the day off Thursday. Then the mini-series, the wild card round here. The best of 3 series begin here. Those 4 series begin and run Friday and Saturday, and Sunday is one of those if necessaries. Of course, that's why you'll get those plays there. Brian, do we think there'll be necessary games on Sunday, or we'll have all 4 sweeps?
No, there could be necessary games. Don't forget NHL really close to dropping the puck, and excited about that too. So we're gonna have so many games, so much to bet on that it's gonna be hard to contain ourselves, especially on Saturday.
It is. Don't forget, because NHL, it would be part of that 7-day all sports pass, because they dropped the puck here with San Jose, right, in Prague, that 2-game series up there. So there will be action there, no doubt. Here, so they're already playing some exhibition game in progress right now with Nashville in Prague, but they will get this one started here. It looks like, Friday, October 7th is when we drop the puck, and I believe there's also a game here on the 8th. There is an 8th, so back-to-back there, also part of your 7-day all sports pass, as we have NHL regular season play this weekend in Prague, as Nashville and San Jose will be in action indeed. All right, use a promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% off that 7-day pass. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Brian, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
Look forward to seeing you on Friday. Hopefully it's on a major winning streak. You have a good week, Tony, and catch you later.
You got it. Brian Bitler here on the drive-through. Let's continue with the coverage. Let's bring in Jay Briggs. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Also, you'll catch him on the halftimes with Mitch, and he'll be around halftime tonight between that Ram and 49er game. Sporting that Dallas Maverick shirt, the Blue Jays cap, as the NBA preseason has begun. Jay, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony?
Going great. All right, here we go. 6:35 Eastern, 15-minute first pitch here as the Pirates host the Cardinals. Cardinals minus 170, total of 7.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at this Cardinals-Pirates game, and we seen the Pirates actually come out and get the Cardinals last night, man. Was a good spot for them. But I'm going the other way today with Mitch Keller on the mound. He's actually been decent here recently. But I think the Cardinals just get to him, and they get to him early and often, and they smash him. I like the Cardinals on the run line today. On the other side, we got Jose Quintana, and Jose, he's been pitching really well lately. Let me see, his last game, he went 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, which is decent. But the one before that, he went 6.5 innings, 5 hits, no runs. So I think Quintana can keep the Pirates off the board. I like the Cardinals to smash down on the Pirates, kind of like they did a few days ago. They got the loss out of their system now, end of the season. I don't really see them losing to the Pirates 2 days in a row. I'm going to lay the run line.
Lay the run line here. In this one, you're looking at Quintana. Also, it looks like if he goes, it may be just a short start here. It does look like Michaelis may be the one coming in here for Quintana here. Looks like they're going with 2 starters here, with Quintana early, then Michaelis probably here a little after Quintana, the rest of these guys. And I'm probably sure you're going to see a bunch of prospects to close it out here Tuesday, Wednesday, you would think.
Yeah, I would think so. And I just don't see the Pirates. It's more so a fade of the Pirates. I'm just not a high on the Pirates this season. I don't see them smashing 2 days in a row.
All right, we got Jay here on the Cardinals run line. -1.5 runs, plus 100 against the Pirates. This one to start here at 6:35 Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's go over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. Of course, we got that big NFL game tonight here between the Rams and 49ers. We do have the first pitch already started in Royals and Guardians, so that's 14 games remaining here on this MLB card. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir, Tony. I had 3 MLB plays today up in a 3-pack, but the 3-pack's gone off because I have a play in that Guardians game. But I also have my $15 MLB best bet still up there on the board if y'all guys want to hop on that. I have my $20 NFL best bet up there tonight, man. I really love this play in the NFL tonight. We've been doing pretty decent in the NFL tonight. I like this play tonight, and I also got the total for you guys tonight. So I got like five plays up there, 4 still available at Pick Dogs Premium. Check those out. Pair me up 2-for-1 capper special or go long term. Man, long term is the best way to go. Best value, save money, and make money. That seems like the best thing to do if you ask me. And catch me tonight halftime. Me and Mitch will be on halftime. 49ers Rams should be a good one, man. I'm excited for this game. Rematch of a playoff game last year, and a divisional game. I think these two teams hate each other, so it should be a good one. And that's what I got going on. Check me out.
All right, guys, get on board.
Make some money tonight.
Make some money indeed here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. He's got his NFL best bet up there, $20. Of course, credit guarantee. These individual plays, these one-day passes are all credit guaranteed. Means it must win or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account for side credits. That's what credit guarantee means. Also, a dog of the day up there for Major League Baseball. Total of the day. Looks like he's got side and total up there individually over at Pick Dogs. But instead of buying all these plays individually, you can go long-term with Jay. We're talking about the 7-day pass right now. It's a good value. Get all of Jay's plays for 7 days, including Monday Night Football picks, picks from Thursday Night NFL, picks from Sunday NFL. Of course, the college football this week runs Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Remember, we had that makeup game on a Wednesday, and of course include all the baseball for you, the end of regular season Wednesday, the off day Thursday, then we get in those best of 3 mini-series from the wild card round for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if necessary. If they need a third game from one of those 4 games, and if Jay's in action, you'll have that premium as well. So get on board there. Of course, use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. You'll save 15% off. And of course, you can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion, even greater value there. All right, Jay, it's always great having you show. Have yourself a great night. Let's get some winners tonight, and we'll get some winners at halftime. We'll tune in right around halftime, around the 2-minute warrior. So it's a good time to log into the channel.
Yeah, it's about a good time. We'll be on there. We're usually on there right around the minute mark, going into the halftime. So y'all can catch us around that time. Like I said, pair me up 2-for-1 capper special. All these great guys. Hey, this is the best time of season. We got college football, NFL, baseball playoffs right here around the corner. NBA, which is my second favorite sport, starting up real soon. Daily NBA. I can't wait for that, man. Great time, man. So let's do it.
That's right. NBA coming up with the Mavs in action here. We'll see how they do. Look at the company. See if we can how many games they can play this year. It won't be 82, right?
We're gonna try to. I think a lot of people think that our finals run, our Western Conference Finals run, was a fluke. I don't think so, man. Y'all know how I am with my Dallas teams. Like, I think it's just a homer. But, hey, that's another time, man.
Kawhi's back. Kawhi's back.
Kawhi is back. But, hey, we got something for him this year. I hope we see them.
There you go. Right. Hoping for the Clippers to come into town. Don't even have to worry about – Lakers lucky to be the 9-10 game, one of those playing rounds. You won't be around there. You won't be one of those what is that? What's that? 6, 8, or 9 versus 10, 11 versus 12. You're not going to be in that nonsense this year, are you?
Nah, I think we're going to be a top 4 or 5 seed. I think we're where we fall.
There you go. Top 4, of course. Everyone chasing the Warriors. If people want to put a stake in them, but they got life.
They're that good, man. They're just that good.
All right, Jay on the drive. All right, Jay, have a great night. We'll tune in at halftime for those halftime picks.
See y'all tonight, man.
Jay Briggs here on the drive through. Guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a recap at the end of the show. Just make sure you stay tuned for that. I also want to make note about our programming here as we hit the end of the regular season. We cover a lot of NBA here on the drive through, obviously because we're a Monday through Friday show. We know that the NBA begins here about October 18th. We got hockey coming up, which help fill up some of the inventory. But again, during some of the lull, what we usually do in this time of the year, leading up to the start of the NBA regular season, we come in with NBA season win totals, NBA futures as well. There'll be some playoff picks from baseball as well as some playoff futures, some props, but we will be sprinkling in a lot of NBA during the drive-thru here leading up to the start of the regular season as we close out the 15, these mega cards here from baseball. We'll be down to a handful of games each night, so we'll be filling that with maybe some NHL, obviously a little bit of NHL, but a lot of NBA as well. Season win totals, futures, rookie of the year, MVP, team to win the conference. So we'll have a lot of fun props for you during the drive-thru here as we transition here from a full card of baseball to a full card hockey. But then again, some of our cappers don't cover hockey, but we got the NBA to fill us up until the October 18th hits. We'll have some props for you then. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru here, guys. So next up, let's see who we got on the board here. It's Brad Francis. We're going to get a prop here from the NFL game for Brad, so let's find him in right now. You can find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's see if we can bring in Brad Francis right now. Oops, go back the other way here. Brad also teams up with Mills with the MMA show on weekends here. Let's bring him in right now. Brad, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, Tony? How we doing?
Doing great. All right, here we go. 8:15 tonight. We got the 49ers here to host the Rams. 49ers are laying 2, total 42, but you'll be looking at this one a different way.
Yeah, I'm looking at a little player prop here. I'm looking at Jimmy Garoppolo under 19.5 pass completions. I think we see the Niners run the ball a lot in this game and try to play more of a gritty style rather than force a shootout. We all know the Rams, they have a solid secondary with guys like Jalen Ramsey leading the way, and we've seen Jeff Wilson Jr. be able to move the ball on the ground as well as Deebo Samuel. So I expect more of a heavy run approach when it comes to the Niners tonight. The under is also the under for Jimmy G's passing completions has just been money as of late. The under in his passing completions has hit 12 out of his last 15 games he played in. Against the Seahawks, I mean, he did get in that game a little later, but he only threw for 13 completions. And last game, he threw for 18 completions. That offense just did not look fluid at all, especially through the air against Denver. So I'm going to stay with this trend, and I'm going to roll with Jimmy Garoppolo under 19.5 passing completions in this one.
All right, you got Jimmy Garoppolo here under 19.5 pass completions here against the LA Rams. And, of course, Garoppolo a little rusty last year and, of course, took a lot of heat over the playoff performance here for the 49ers. Were last year, they're really lucky to get that. I mean, it wasn't the offense that got him through that Green Bay game. It was just really difficult to watch. And, of course, Garoppolo not really getting much reps in the preseason. Matter of fact, wasn't he locked out of the field? He had to kind of practice on his own and get away from the playbook.
Yeah, I didn't even expect Jimmy Garoppolo to be on the 49ers this season personally. And like you said, I mean, they're always a solid team. They're a tough beat any week of the season, but it's not really because they're lights out offense. They're not going to blow you away. So, like I said, I think they just play with more of that gritty style and try to make this a dirty game and run the ball a lot.
Yeah, just run the ball, watch the pass rush for the Rams. Garoppolo under 19.5 pass completion against the Rams. This one to have a start time here of 8:15 Eastern. All right, Brad, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. We have still 14 games on the board here for Major League Baseball, the Rams as well as 49ers. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, only thing I got left on there so far, I think, is just my 5-star Monday Night Football pick. It's my favorite pick on the board in all sports. It's between the Rams and Niners. Had a couple picks I liked, but as far as this pick is by far my favorite. $15 on the site, so that's all I got going on right there. But 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, not a bad deal. I'm ready to lock in this weekend and have a huge week. So I think a 7 days is a great option there.
All right, guys, I get on board here with Brad Francis over at Pick Dogs Premium. The 5-star NFL premium pick is up there right now. Get on board. Of course, that is profit guarantee. Must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That's profit guarantee there for you. So get on board there with Brad with that play. And, of course, you can go longer term with Brad. He does have a 1-month all sports pass. He had a really good NFL season last year. You get all of his premium plays here for 30 days, include all his baseball here. This will take you right to the middle of the World Series. If it's a 4-game series, that will conclude the World Series there. Also, too, you'll get his NFL, all his college football for 30 days. And, of course, the NBA, which begins in just a couple weeks from now. The NBA is fast approaching on the 18th. So even more sports here. Bet on here. We're 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a day. 2 weeks from Tuesday will be the start of the NBA. So get on board with Brad Francis with that 1-month all sports pass. Win 15 at checkout. Will save you 15% off. All right, Brad, as always, great having you show. Yourself a great night. I know we'll talk to you again Friday, but I know people can check you out on weekends, on UFC weekends with you and Mills with the show.
Yes, sir. UFC weekends. There's not one this week, weekend, so check us out the following weekend. But yeah, Saturdays and then Monday through Friday on the drive through.
Very good. Have a great night, Brad. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Have a good night.
Yeah, Brad Francis here on the drive. So let's continue on here on the drive. We'll give you a quick a recap. We do have a 6:35 game. That was, if you missed it, it was Jay. He was on the Cardinals run line in that one. Cardinals run line against Pittsburgh. In that one, looks like a Quintana will start, and the first reliever looks to be Michaelis in this one. So that's his play for you here with our 6:35 update. The rest of the games will be updated a little later as they all start here in the primetime hours. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. It looks like up next here, I'm just going to verify that. I think we're going to have Javon Burts. Javon Burts will have us, we got double coverage on the Niner game, so he's going to get us a play from the 49ers. We'll find more of a pick dogs for him. He has been on absolute fire. If you check out his handicapper record, it's been pretty impressive here. So let's bring in Javon Burts right now. Javon, what's happening?
Hey, Tony.
That's happening right there, right? 2,800 units the last 30 days. Like I like to show him when he's when he's pounding the bookies right now. But anyway, let's go 8:15 Eastern time tonight. 49ers here to host the Rams here. The 49ers 1.5 crept up now to 2. A total 42.
Yeah, and I'm on the under in this one. Now, when you're dealing with these two teams, for the most part, these teams have been staying under. You have San Francisco, last 6 games, 6-0 to the under. Meanwhile, the Rams, they're 4-1 in their last 5 to the under. Now, it go one of two ways, with these over-unders. It could be they just break out and go into an offensive explosion, or they just stay the course. And I think in this one, it stays the course. It's just not the same Rams offense. Matthew Stafford, he's looking like the Detroit Lions Matthew Stafford, where he's, giving up on picks, zoning in on just a couple receivers on the field. He's really zoning in on Cooper Kupp, and he did the same thing last year, but he was getting away with it last year. He's not so much this year. And the other target is usually, if not Kupp, then Tyler Higbee. So I think it's gonna be a run heavy offensive game on that side, and also the 49ers side with Jimmy Garoppolo, he's back. He wasn't even supposed to be on the field, so it's a good thing that they kept him. But in the same breath, I don't think they want to keep the ball in his hands either. So it's gonna be a run heavy ball game. Defense is gonna be at the forefront. The Rams defense has taken a step back, but they're still a dominant force. And the proof is in the pudding with the Niners. What they've been doing, defensively at least. So I think all signals point to this one staying under the total.
All right, we got Javon here going under total here, Rams and 49ers. Yeah, also to note here, the Rams had 2 offensive linemen hurt here. Their center left guard, remember their right tackle also retired. So they're a little thin here on the offensive line. And, of course, the run game showed some life last week, but still that was against the Cardinals. This is a totally different defense here with the 49ers. And you're right here with Stafford. The completion percentage looks impressive, but when you look at his target depth, he's really not getting that ball downfield, and he's getting sacked 8% of the time.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And not having those offensive linemen, say through retirement and through injuries, it's big. When you're getting rushed, when you're getting sped up, with a pass rush, it's different from just staying there in the pocket and surveying the field. So that's one thing. And like I said, you're having errant throws. I just don't think with him, you're not McVay's not gonna put the ball in his hands like he did last year. Gonna run, hand it off. Cam Akers and the other running back. I'm forgetting his
Henderson
name right now, but Henderson. 2-headed monster. They're good runners. They probably in this game it's not gonna be as successful as other games because they're dealing with the 49ers. So it's just one of those things where I think that as long as we start off slow, don't get any cheap scores or anything, then I think we're fine for the under.
Yeah, no special team scores at all. Yeah, I could think with the 49ers, I think the game plan is if you get the lead, it's going to be, they're not going to trust, let's put it this way, they're not going to trust Garoppolo up. The worst, I've always said the worst interceptions are the ones you throw when you're up, when you have the lead. Those are the worst ones. So I could see them, right. If they're up, I could see them going really conservative. And of course, I just see again a ball control type of style just to get Garoppolo kind of more comfortable back under center.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the same way I see it, Tony. You know, I mean, with him, he throws the most inopportune turnovers, you know, in in his years in San Francisco. I'll say that about him. They could be up and he'll give it right back by just throwing, like, you know, something down the middle that flies over a tight end's head or something. You know, that's the type of play that he gives up when he makes his mistakes. You know, so they're gonna want to cut down on that. You know, hand the ball off. Both of these teams, I think they're trying not to make mistakes, and you know, it's gonna be a run dominant game in this one.
All right, we got Javon here. Rams 49ers under total of 42. This one to have a start time of 8:15 Eastern time. All right, Javon, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. Look at the numbers here: 2,788 units of profit last 30 days, showing great profit for the year, showing great profit over the past 7 days, as well as profit here in the NFL and college football. Look at the amazing numbers here, combining for these two leagues, over 2,300 units of profit combined here, approaching 2,500 units of profit combined. When you combine NFL and college football, it's been a huge start here for Javon. All right, Javon, we do have one game here on the board from the NFL. We do have now, we're getting the game started now in a few minutes, so still 14 on the board for Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Time to get this money with my Money Bag Monday Night Football mayhem. You know, just a play that I particularly like, the winning play in this Monday Night Football game. You know, so Saturday had another monster day. Yesterday gave a little bit of it back, but still ended up, you know, well over a plus on weekend. So, you know, just looking to get that going. You know, hit tonight, hit for the rest of the week, and then on to another week of football, college and NFL. You know, a lot of people have jumped on long-term packages. So, you know, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, yearly, you know, got your money back hand over fist. I'll say that much, you know, and I'm just looking to keep it going. And, you know, you can also match me on one of the other handicappers for the 2-for-1 capital promotional. Can't go wrong here at Sports Chat Place and Pick Dogs. There's a lot of people, a lot of us cappers on this site that's getting you money, you know, so let's get it.
That's right, guys. Again, we're Javon Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium. See numbers: 2,788 units of profit, combining in NFL and college football for amazing results. Over nearly 24 units of profit right now. When you do the math here, it's been an amazing run here from Javon. So get on board here with that long-term pass. I mean, yeah, he does have a plays up there for you right now on the individual side. He's got his Monday night mayhem play, credit guarantee. But instead of that, why don't you just go with the long-term pass the way Javon's running? You can go with a 1-month all-sports pass. Get all of Javon's premium plays for 1 month. Includes all his NFL for 30 days, all his college football for 30 days. Baseball is in play as well as we got the end of regular season. But again, the playoffs begin here on Thursday with those the wild card round. They'll take you right into the middle of the World Series with that 1-month all-sports pass. Also, NBA starts in 2 weeks and 1 day. We have the Tuesday night openers in the middle of October. So a lot happening right now at Pick Dogs. All these sports are starting to overlap, so good time to get on board with the 1-month all sports pass from Javon. He also includes, now there's something he has up there for now, the way he's running football. You may consider the NFL and college football season pass. That will get you all of Javon's plays here from NFL and college football, including the postseason. So all the bowl games, all the playoff games are included in this NFL and college football pass. So get on board with it. Use that promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll save 20% off with Javon Burts, who's been on absolute fire. You see the numbers, the results, that they've been great. All right, Javon, as always, great having you show. We'll talk with you Friday. But I know you also contribute to the YouTube channel at Pick Dogs with your parlay of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And as soon as I get off the segment, I'll be working on that. You know, nice little 2-teamer for tomorrow's action. And you know, I'll be doing that for, you know, day after day. So that's a daily situation right there. And of course, you know, I got picks here Monday and Friday, and then the weekend show Saturday and Sunday. So it's a lot free picks going on over on this side.
Indeed. All right, Javon, keep up the great work. We'll talk with you again Friday.
Absolutely. Have a great night. Win. See you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Javon Burts here on the drive through. Let's continue on, guys. You missed our picks. We'll get a recap for you at the end of the show, including the pick from the Rams and the 49ers. Got a couple for you. Got a player prop as well as a pick from that game. Let's continue on here. Let's go in and welcome in Al Ninos to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's bring Al in right now. I think we're ready to roll here with Al Ninos. Got some baseball for you here. I think we're going to get in Al Ninos. Here's Al right now. Al, what's happening?
Going pretty good. How are you, Tony?
Doing great. All right, here we go. 9:40 Eastern time. One of the late games on the night. Athletics here to host the Angels. Angels road favorites -170, total of 7.
Yeah, pretty big road favorites coming into this one. But, I don't think it's too terrible a price considering the way they've been playing and who they're up against and this pitching matchup, pretty much everything. You could say home field advantage is going for the A's, but don't know how much of an advantage that is when their home record is worse than their road record. And their overall record already is obviously terrible to begin with. The Angels haven't been too terrible on the road either. Not a winning record there, but they haven't had their best season. Obviously, you mentioned before dealing with injuries and stuff. Their lineup's pretty healthy now. As I said, they have the pitching advantage here with Patrick Sandoval getting the start against Adrian Martinez, who's hasn't looked good in his few outings here. But yeah, I like the Angels here, as we said. Pretty big favorites, though. So I'm going to lay the run line on the show here. And, me, I'm going to cover that run line with a little bit on the money line as well. But, yeah, we're going Angels run line.
He likes to split it. He likes to split it with the 1.5 and the money line. Usually they call it the minus one line. And then what they used to call the safe bet. Like the safe bet. Yeah, it's hard to argue this one here, especially with the Angels playing well down the stretch. Good news, Ohtani's coming back next year. They signed him. Doesn't mean they'll keep him, right? Maybe hopefully there's no trade clause. I'm pretty sure they would be with Ohtani, somebody like that status. He wouldn't sign him and hope to trade him somewhere else. But I think he's staying put. Yeah, the Athletics hitting just 197 over against lefties over their past 10 games. When you kind of look at the Oakland results here against the run line, it's been pretty ugly. Just 10-27 to the run line against, believe this or not, against losing teams. Right? Like losing teams are 10-27 to the run line. They're also 5-16 to the run line against left-handed starters. Forget about the home field advantage. They used to joke back in April there was 1,000, 2,000 people showing up to the games. I wonder what. I think with Ohtani and Trout that does draw some, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if there's more Angel fans tonight than Oakland. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, even the A's fans may be rooting for the Angels in this one. Who knows? Just out of respect from what we've seen for Shohei Ohtani, at least. I mean, if you're not rooting for the Angels, you got to root for this guy at least. As you mentioned, he signed a big one-year deal here, setting a couple of records with that one. So setting records on the field, in the books, just about everywhere. And just see a great career in the future for this guy as long as he avoids injuries. And, I'm not too worried about him. He's not the type of guy that's going to go and do anything stupid off the field. At least I don't see him doing anything like that. So as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to have a great career.
All right, El Ninos here on the Angels run line. See, even a Dodger fan will take the Angels here. Run line -1/2 runs, plus 105 here against the Lakers. We'll see if he takes the Clippers this year. This one will have a start time here of 9:40 Eastern time. All right, Al, let's go over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. Of course, showing good profit here over the past 7 days. We're getting some games starting. We're seeing KC up 1-0 early in their game. We're getting we're getting here with another one here with the Brave game has started. Well, we got 4 games now just started, so that leaves us 11 games here on the board. It's all prime time remaining on the board now for Major League Baseball with that Ram 49er game. What do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
My 3-pack went off. I had 4 plays in total today, just 2 left. But you can still very much live bet both other premium plays if you do get a long-term pass or the 2-for-1 capper specials, which are always your best way to go. And still have my best bet in the MLB and still have my best bet in tonight's NFL game as well. So coming off a pretty good football weekend. So if you might want to check that NFL out, or again, one of the long-term passes, definitely a better way to go.
That's right, guys. I got about Al Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. Good results here in the last 7 days. He does have his Monday Night Football play up. for you right now. Credit guarantee, which means it must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That's what credit guarantee is up there. Also, individual plays here from Major League Baseball on the board as well. Also, remember, these aren't credit guarantee. Of course, Al Ninos does have a 7-day pass up there. You get all his plays for 7 days. Also, NFL, it will be covered here on Monday, Thursday, as well as Sunday. Of course, college football will be covered. Remember, there's a Wednesday game now. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday action from college football. And don't forget the NHL is to play. Al was the top unit producer in the NHL last year. We got NHL Friday and Saturday from Prague. So Al Ninos will be, if he's in action, that will also be part of your 7-day all sports pass. And of course, all the baseball. We know the regular season ends Wednesday. There's a day off Thursday. Then we get back at it with the mini series, the best of 3 series here. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is if necessary. If necessary, if there's not a 2-0 sweep, if it's 1-1 after the first 2, then they play the Saturday game or the Sunday game. So there you go with that. All right. Al, as always, great having you show. Go ahead.
Dodgers not in the wild card race, so I'm hoping for as much baseball as I can get. They can get all their series, stretch them out as long as possible. I'm down for that.
You're down for that, right? Because that's right. Because then you're back in action after this. If they go to the 3, I think they started on Tuesday. So you're hoping they don't get the 2 days off. That it goes to the 3 games.
Yeah, more days off for the Dodgers, so it's all good.
Yeah. Well, it's already no. They already know they're playing Tuesday. It's just the fact is, will the opponent get the Sunday day off and the Monday off, or will they just get 1 day off? That's really what it comes down to on that one.
Okay, that works for them too.
All right, Al, have a great night. We'll talk with. That's right. Less rest for the opponent he's hoping for. All right, Al, have a great night. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, have a good one, Tony.
You got Al Ninos here on the drive. Let's continue on, guys. If you missed our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show, including the Rams and 49ers. We got a couple for you from that one. Let's continue on here on the drive-through. It is now time to welcome in Rod Zawacky. If I'm over at Pick Dog Spin, we'll bring in Rod right now. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much. Enjoying a nice sunny day here in Lethbridge. We took a little trip to Lethbridge for the day. Had a couple appointments down here, so
nice.
In Lethbridge.
Nice. There's no white stuff. It looks nice fall day out there. So you still got daylight because we haven't flipped the clock yet. We're on that month where it's the last month of daylight, right? That's it. Then we get into the nighttime early skies. But anyway, tonight we're on Aaron Judge Watch. I think we're calling it Judge Watch tonight, 7 Eastern time. All eyes here. Rangers here hosting the Yankees. Yankees minus 150, total of 8.
Yeah, we are definitely looking at on Judge Watch. We've been on Judge Watch for a while, watching books racking the money as everybody bets on the home run, and he kind of stalled. He's got 1 in how many? He hasn't been racking them up. I don't think he's going to even get 65. We're hoping he gets 62. I think he gets 62, 63 at the most this year. But anyways, we're looking at this game, and in this game, we got Perez getting the start for Texas, and he's had a pretty good year. 5-3 at home, a nice 3 ERA. His last few starts, he's had a little bit of blips. 1-1 with a 4.42 ERA over his last 3. And if you look at his career against the Yankees, he's 2-4, and definitely hasn't fared so well. But this lineup won't be stacked. We know the Judge will be in there, and I'm sure some other guys are definitely going to get some rest as well. But biggest thing for me, look, Severino in his last few starts. Sure, he's had last few starts. He's 1-0, but he's got a 5 ERA. And on the road, he's 2-2 with a 3.74 ERA. And you look his career against Texas, he's 0-2 with a 5.4 ERA in 2 visits to Texas. So for me, I'm going to take Texas. Too much value here to not pass up Perez. He's in a contract year. This will probably be his last start out of the season. And I think he comes and pitches a jam here at home. And Texas gets a win. This is plus money. And do I think Judge gets a home run? Maybe later in the game. I don't think Perez gives up one to him early. Not within the first 5. I don't think he hits one. And then later in the later innings here, you look at the Yankees bullpen, and they've got some injuries on the back end. Their bullpen is definitely not at 100%. And I think Texas is even going to hit some runs late as well. So I like Texas here.
All right, Rod Zawacky here on Texas here, plus the 130 here against the Yankees. Although, the Yankees are going to start their regulars, and I think this is why. They want to make sure, Judge is leading off, so if the starters play, they get on base, and they're trying to get as many at-bats for Judge as possible, right? So if you get the starters up there, maybe he gets 5. If he doesn't, maybe he gets 4. So I think they're going to play the starters here. Only the fact is maybe they can squeeze 5 at bats for him in the leadoff spot.
Now just try to see. So the Yankees have one agenda. They want to get Judge that home run. That's all they care about. So if it happens early, then all those starters that you see might just all of a sudden in the 3rd inning, all of a sudden, yoink, yoink, yoink.
Yep,
they all get sit on the bench, right? The Yankees have one thing on their mind: get Judge that home run.
Yeah.
Win this game. If they win this game, that's a bonus as well. But they just want to get Judge that home run so you can have the 62. That's their goal. Texas, Martin Perez wants to win. He's going to get it.
Yeah, he wants the more zeros in those contracts. He's having a great year. And here's the thing. He's got a 2.93 ERA. So you know what's going through his mind, right? Don't get the 3. If it looks 2 at 2.9, there's a lot more $1 million you can make when you're a pitcher with an ERA under 3.
Under 3, correct, right? And he even says he goes this isn't even my greatest year. He goes, I think next year I'm going to be even better. So in the interviews that I've seen him with, so I think he does. He's ready to pitch this one tonight, and he's pumped and jacked. And I think he comes out throwing the heat. Makes it tough for Judge to hit number 62. I don't think Martin Perez is going to give it up to him tonight. No. Maybe somebody later.
Perez looking to keep his ERA under 3 with an ERA of 2.93. There's not enough room. There's not space here for a bad outing, or you're going to get over 3. That's a disappointment there. And you want that ERA in the 2s. That looks so much better on paper. Looks so much better in a contract here. Rangers plus 130 against the Yankees. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right. Rod, let's go over at Pick Dogs for tonight. Good action here on the board. So great results here in the NFL. We do have that Rams and 49ers game. We got a lot of those games, the 6 o'clock hour underway, so that leaves us with 11 in the prime time. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
And over at Pick Dogs Premium, I've got my $15 bookie buster going. 4-2-1 in the last 7 on that play. We've dropped the last 2, but we're looking to turn it around today. You can scoop it up over at Pick Dogs Premium, $15. Or it's Monday, so I've got my Insiders Info triple going, and my bookie buster is included in that Insiders Info triple. That'll get you my MLB bookie buster play, one more MLB play, plus a play in tonight's Monday Night Football game. So jump aboard, scoop that up, or now's the time. Grab a 3-day, grab a 7-day, grab a 30-day, grab something long-term. All the sports are coming back. We'll have NBA on the 18th. We'll have hockey on the 11th. So all the sports are going. We'll be jam-packed with lots of picks and lots of plays and lots of making money. So now's the time. Jump aboard and let's make some money. Don't forget that 2-for-1 capper deal. That's probably one of the best deals going. If you look, we've got a lot of hot cappers making money and cashing in this time of year. So pair me up with another one of those other hot cappers, and both of us make you some money. Best way to go. Head on over, Pick Dogs Premium, scoop up something. Let's make some money.
Let's make some money indeed with Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs Premium. So great results here in the NFL this year. He does have plays up there on the board here. His Bookie Buster week, 1 week pass. You can get on board with Rod. That will cover all the NFL for this week. We got play games here on Monday. We have a game on Thursday, have a game on Sunday, and he gets that Monday night game next weekend early. You'll get that as well as all the college football. Remember, we got that makeup game on Wednesday, and then we got Friday, Saturday college football. The baseball playoffs, we got through the Wednesday, and then we get the day off Thursday. Then Friday and Saturday is guaranteed. Wednesday, if there's game 3s in those 4 series, there'll be a Sunday game. So that's part of your 7-day all sports pass, as well as the hockey, right? We get started in Prague here on Friday and Saturday. The NHL season beginning in Prague. If he's in action there. We got Nashville and San Jose going at it. Nashville's actually in a preseason game right now going on. But anyway, that starts the European start. Of course, the North American beginning in the 11th. So we got to play out the NHL starting in just this week. It'll be part of your 7-day pass. Of course, you go 1 month, and it's even more action here. That'll take you into the World Series with the 1 month all sports pass, as well as a lot of the NBA and NHL. Remember that promo code WIN15 at checkout will save you 15% off, and add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Rod, as always, great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate everybody. Hey, smash that thumbs up. Cost you nothing. Helps us out a ton. Greatly appreciated. Thanks to everybody, and we'll see everybody tomorrow morning. Quick bonus play. Take the Calgary Flames on the puck line tonight. Markstrom, their number 1 goalie, gets a start tonight. It's confirmed he's in net. And playing the Kraken tonight. I think the way I've seen Calgary play Edmonton, they played them tough, and Edmonton Oilers only got that 1 win. Both Calgary goalies playing lights out to start the preseason, so I like Calgary at home here. take Calgary on the puck line, and you know me, I'm not a Flames fan. So take the Flames. Nice plus 130.
There you go. There you go. Again, it's there with the head, not the heart. The head, right there, no doubt. All right.
Yeah, definitely. Betting to make some money.
That's right, making some money. All right, Rod. Have a great night. Great ride home. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Take care. Have a good night, everybody.
You got it, Rod Zawacky here on the Drive Thru. Guys, we'll get to the recap in just a bit. Time for my pick. We're going to baseball here tonight here as those Padres, they're so happy. Yeah, they just clinched the playoff. They backed into the wild card. They're minus 230. Total 7.5. And against the Giants. Giants have been playing good baseball. I'm going to go with the Giants plus 180. I'm not afraid of Joe Musgrove. I really hasn't been that impressed with his performance this year. And I'm really kind of shocked that we have this big number here on the Padres. They've already clinched, and originally we were going to see Miller here to start. Looks like we're going to go with Brebbia will be the opener. Shell may see some action. It's going to be a bullpen game here for the Giants, which I'm okay with because their bullpen has actually been in pretty good form. When you look at the way they've been performing, they've been playing really well. Have these Giants. And the Padres, they lose 2 of 3 at home to the White Sox. They really were struggling scoring runs. They have dropped 4 of 5. And you look at this Giants team over the past 10 games, they're hitting 274 here against right-handers. The Giants, they win 2 of 3 at home to Arizona, and they've won 8 of 10 overall. I'm going to take the Giants. I mean, I'm just kind of startled by this line, and I understand Shell maybe coming in, but he's just an opener. He'll probably pitch 1 or 2 innings. It's not like he's going to give up a lot. So and the Giants bullpen actually was during this streak a game where they kind of just woke up and started playing well. Let me just look up something here. I did put the notes here on the bullpen, but I remember handicapping the Giants every day and just seeing how good the performance have been in the bullpen. They've been putting up some really good numbers, and of course with this Padre team, like if they're already in the playoffs, they were celebrating, jumping up and down. I don't know how much they'll put into this game. I know Musgrove's on the mound, and the Giants, as I said, winners of 8 of their past 10. Looks like Brebbia will be the opener here. We've got an ERA of 3.14, whip of 1.32. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with his numbers. Shell is the guy you're going to have to really sweat out. But again, let's hope he doesn't go very deep in the game. He's just a primary guy in what will be indeed a bullpen game. And Giants bullpen over the past 5 games, an ERA of 3.03. So their bullpen has really been coming through. Again, it's a big line on this Giant team. And we're going to go ahead and take them here, plus the big money. All right, guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. I do have a single play up there right now. I have my best bet here from the NFL. It's my $15 premium pick, so get on board with that. Coming off of a 5-1 day in the NFL last year, yesterday, big day for me yesterday. So I have my NFL pick right now. Credit guarantee must turn a profit, and the amount you purchase credit back into your account for side credits. Why not consider a 1-month all sports pass? Get all my premium plays here for 1 month. Would include all of the NFL, all of college football, all of Major League Baseball, the number 3 unit producer over at Pick Dogs in Major League Baseball this year, as well as the NBA, which begins here in about 1 day and 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. That's when they start. That's when they start for real. We're seeing some preseason now there. All right, let's get to the recap right now. So I'll bring in Al Ninos will help us out here with the recap. So let's bring in the show picks here today. We start here. Sorry, it will be Al Ninos. I had Javon in there because what I did is I didn't switch the camera like I was supposed to switch. So let me go back here, bring in Al Ninos here. Here we go. Al Ninos is ready to roll. Let's go. We'll get Al Ninos here on the recap. Starting with Brian. Brian liked the Phillies plus 100 against the Astros. Jay was on the Cardinals run line. That one already started. We gave you that one at half past the hour. Brad was on Jimmy Garoppolo under 19.5 pass completions against the Rams. Javon was Rams 49ers under 42. Al was on the Angels run line, minus 1.5 runs, plus 105 against the Athletics. Rod was on the Rangers, plus 130 against the Yankees. I'm on the Giants here, big here, plus 180 against the Padres. All right, Aladin, your pick. Which one do you like the best?
Yeah, a lot of plays I like here. If you can live bet, I would take a shot on the Cardinals. If you can't, there's definitely a lot of value on the Giants. If you're only into NFL, I like that under as well. So yeah, I like these picks here tonight.
He likes the picks there tonight. Yeah, I kind of like the under there as well with that Ram 49er game as well. No doubt about that one. And again, close second with that Angels run line. The Athletics just look bad right now. Really bad team. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the Drive Thru. Guys, be sure to tune in again tomorrow live here at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in all our cappers in from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place, and they'll give out live free picks in the games in prime time. We'll have a big card here from Major League Baseball. 17 game card. There'll be some double headers in there, so we'll probably have about 15 games to choose from tomorrow on our show here. Of course, again, tomorrow, be sure to tune in. And, of course, like, subscribe, set notifications. Don't forget to tune in at halftime of the Rams 49ers. You got Mitch and you got Jay with the halftime show, the halftime picks. Right around the 2-minute warning, make sure you get your phone, log into the Pick Dogs YouTube channel, and click the little icon, the little thumbnail for the live show, and they'll go live. Just push it, and then once they're live, they'll appear. You won't have to take any other action there. Simple to do. And, of course, don't forget, all we get started every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern time. You got Mitch. You also have Rod Zawacky and Chris. Don't forget the video series on the channel. We've got Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. We also have Javon's Parlay. We got Ron Romanelli's Major League Baseball Rundown. Make sure you tune in for that, as well as all the great shows here during the week, like the college football show on Thursday, NFL show Wednesday, and, of course, a lot more of the MMA show featuring Brad, as well as Mills on UFC weekend. So make sure you tune in, set notifications. That's going to do it for the show. Let's bring in our crew for tonight. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. Have a great evening.